Hey, it's Chloe. I'm gonna start recording these videos because I want to share about what I've been working on and what I'm thinking about, and I want to get people's feedback. I'm sure it will move kind of slowly, but I have been working alone or in private for such a long time. I feel like I've always really admired the way of working where you don't need attention and recognition and you just produce the product in the end. Um, Especially in this hyper digitized world, I find that really admirable to shun that. But at the same time, you have this insane resource and tool to connect to people, which is ultimately what this is all about. What building a brand or creating something really is about, is connecting to people. So I just want to give this a shot and see, and just see where it takes me, and takes this brand and can take my ideas. Also, I think it's an interesting way to find catharsis in, in all that you're thinking about, and hold yourself accountable. If you've said you're going to do something and you've recorded that video and you can see it back, I like that. I like that pressure. So my brand Marina Bay, that I've been working on for over a year now. It's an idea I've had for, honestly, basically my whole life. I've wanted to have a brand for almost my whole life, but I haven't had the right, I was gonna say right opportunity. That's fucking not true. I haven't had the balls to start. Balls, whatever you wanna say. And after I left my job, I just had all this time to think, and I was okay, if you don't start it now, you're never gonna start. And I really thought I knew a lot more about starting a brand, about fashion, about creating, about marketing, about everything, about social media, but it's been such an insane learning experience. And where I am right now is so different to where I was when I first started. And I'm so excited to see where I go from here, because you really can only go up. I mean, business is not a sure thing, and I feel like making sales is not a sure thing, but learning is a sure thing. So there's always something to gain. The brand itself has changed in my mind, but I haven't been able to necessarily execute that because of cash flow issue. So I want to use this medium as a way to test out ideas and see what people are interested in, because maybe what my intuition is not necessarily what the market wants. But having said that, you should always just push what you believe, I've thought a bit about what type of video recording I want to do, and what purpose it serves for the other person, because as much as it's cathartic for me, what does it serve? And I think it's just, I want people to not feel alone in a journey of whatever they are going through and discovering or trying to create, because I feel I watch so many videos of people doing something amazing, and maybe they did a shit job, but you know what, they fucking tried. So I would love to just be a part of that in some way. I don't know if I have any greater purpose beyond that, and telling people about Marina Bay, but we'll see. So yeah, let's go. I also think it's really cathartic to release just whatever ideas I've been sitting on. And I have been obsessed with YouTube. YouTube has been my salvation in such a weird way. Actually, it's not weird at all. I don't know why I say that, but there is a very dark side to social media and YouTube and stuff. And so I'm never YouTube is God, but I've learned so much from this. I never went to art school. I never went to film school. I didn't know anything about manufacturing. I literally learned everything through YouTube, and I am so fucking grateful for that. I've learned everything about studio lighting, about cameras, about art, even money. It's really just the best. And the more that I've been on it, I guess the more that the algorithm knows me and sends me these videos that I'm gagging. I cannot believe you're free. Thank you so much. And I feel in my later 20s, since living in Hong Kong, I definitely was a little bit not super social. I think the word is lonely, but I think that YouTube was really such a source for me. It's actually crazy to say, because all of the interests that I have, all of the weird questions about anything, there's an answer there. Someone has made a beautiful video essay, 45 minutes long, about Stanley Kubrick's uses of lenses or some shit, I don't know. But anyways, it's there for me, and I've always been someone who's consumed so much of it. It's funny, like it's almost been this dialogue or this like relationship in my mind with these like weird online people, but it's not. It's like very one-sided. I'm just like taking, I mean, maybe I'm like transmitting that information in like the real world somewhere else, but I think that why not just like try or be a part of like this YouTube dialogue in some way. That was so weird. So yeah, we'll see what these videos look like. I'm gonna go to China on Tuesday to find some new materials and make some new samples, so I'll definitely record that. And I might put up some old footage. We'll see how it goes. My bags have gone through like so many different iterations, and some of them are so janky. I honestly don't even know if those need to see the light of day, but it still is beautiful to see like where they've come now and how much I've learned. And then in general, I feel like I have so many other ideas. I want to see like how they can slot into this, and just like where to go from here. All right, my coffee is fading in my brain. I can feel it kind of like settling out of my system, and I need to top it up.